For the Pepsi commercial, I was doing talent coordinating and did some casting and did a lot of talent wrangling on the set. I had the opportunity to invite my daughter Naomi to come to the set. We had a lot of extras for the shoot that day. We had the Jackson family there that day, and we had run raffles on the radio inviting the public, and we had about 4,000 people there for the concert. And so Naomi was able to be there in the 5th row with 2 of her girlfriends.
The first 2 rows were the principal extras, who were the people who were going to mostly be on camera as the crowd. And then the next 2 rows were the Jackson family and friends. And then right behind them was myself and my 2 girlfriends, and I imagine other friends and a family of the crew. And then behind us were extras, and then the large crowd of people who had won the chance to be there.
We did our first take, and it went great, and everybody was just thrilled, and it was really brilliant. I mean, Bob's an incredible director. It was phenomenal.
It was a pretty short segment, and it went by, and oh, wasn't that cool, and that was great, and it wasn't very long before they got the second take going. You know, they had to get everything set back up, but it was pretty quick. And it was right at the top of that take. It was, it happened so quickly and so early on in it, and it was evident right away that something wasn't right. The timing, everything just seemed different than the first take.
As I was backstage, a production assistant ran past me going, you know, great speed, ran for ice, said somebody was hurt on stage, and ran back to the stage.
The next thing we knew, the very large bodyguards who had been at the edge of the stage facing us turned upstage and threw themselves on Michael. Now, we never saw flames. We never knew that something had caught on fire. We saw that they had jumped on Michael. We didn't know why.
I just remember getting a bad feeling and wanting to know what happened. You know, I tried to get somebody on my radio and my walkie-talkie, and there were just a lot of activity started, and I remember going to the stage door and opening the stage door after a period of time, and the news had gotten out that something had happened at the Shrine during this Pepsi shoot.
It took a while for us to hear all of the pieces and to understand exactly what had happened. Even though we were in the 5th row, we saw Michael enter, we saw something go wrong, and we knew that there was a problem, but it was a while before it all became really clear to us.
You don't want to see anybody hurt, and, you know, Michael was such a sensitive person, and, you know, I'm sure it was even more devastating, you know, because of his sensitivity. He's a very delicate person, and I feel really bad that it happened.